everybody, this is Dr. Madiha Saeed, board certified integrative holistic family physician, also known as Holistic Mom MD. Yay! 2 kids are upstairs, so let's see how long they stay quiet and let me do this. So remember, whenever I start doing Facebook Lives, it's like the unknown. Yeah, we never know what's gonna happen. So Thursdays, we have been talking a lot about how your chronic symptoms are due to something called inflammation. Inflammation is when your body is off balance. So we need to put your body back into balance, because when you put your body back into balance, it can not only help one symptom, but then all of them simultaneously. I know, it's crazy. I've been doing it for 7 years, and it like blows my mind every time. And what's even cooler is that it's all easy, fast, cost-effective, time-effective. So, and I do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. So, we had, in order to, because I wrote the book, The Holistic RX, Your Guide to Healing Chronic Inflammation and Disease. And we talked about how your chronic symptoms are due to, when you put your body out of balance. And those pieces are all of these, right? If your gut health, nutrition, detoxification, stress, sleep, social, and spiritual health, if any of those are imbalanced, it can lead to inflammation causing your chronic symptoms. So what we did, we talked about your spiritual health, right? And your spiritual health. That you want to do gratitude and meditation immediately when you wake up in the morning. Say 10 things that you're thankful for. And it changes your mind to a subliminal zone of positivity instead of negativity, and not being so frustrated, because when you're frustrated, it can lead to a lot of problems. Social health, the people around you really make a difference on how you feel. So make sure you stick around those people that will lift you up, not drag you down. Sleep, if we sleep properly, we detox, we make hormones, we do all of these amazing things, but only if we sleep. Literally, we can heal in our sleep. So you want to make sure that you're sleeping the same time every night, around the same time every night, creating a night bedtime routine, and living the morning right first, next successful snooze can really optimize that sleep, optimize your healing. Stress causes 80% of the complaints that come to primary care physicians. So make sure we incorporate a regular mind-body technique into your daily routine to keep damaging hormones at bay, right? Then we have been talking about digestive health, right? And how your digestive system plays all of these vital roles. They help us digest foods. They're an integral part of our immune system. They help with detoxification. It makes neurotransmitters, about like 3/4 of the body's neurotransmitters in the gut, like 90% of your serotonin, 50% of your dopamine, all in the gut. It can even turn genes on and off. It's crazy. But then we have the secret organ in the digestive system. And that secret organ is known as your microbiome. That microbiome are like trillions of bacteria, and where we're only 10 to 32 trillion human cells. Again, don't think about it too much, I'll freak you out. But what happens is that these bugs, there's like good bugs and there's bad bacteria. And there's, neutral. But what we want, a good relationship ratio, like 85 good neutral bugs to 15% bad, bacteria. So that balance needs to be optimal in order for you to feel optimal. If that balance when it favors the bad bacteria more, then you don't feel so good. So we need to make sure that we keep that as best as possible. Thank you guys. Hi, everybody. So, because these bacteria are responsible for digestion, are the immune ninja, they're energy reapers, they help with metabolism, gene expression, neurotransmitters. But what happens is that, for example, if you have inflammatory foods, chronic stresses, environmental toxins, medications, infections, all of those can lead to you killing off these bad bugs, and good bugs, it kills out these good bugs, and it leads to more bad bugs. And that balance is imbalanced, right? What happens is that then because those bacteria don't do their job well, they let things through that shouldn't be getting through. 70 to 80% of the immune system that lies in the gut says, hey, you shouldn't be here, so I'm going to go attack you. So it goes and attacks it, and it leaves immune complexes all over the body, right? And that can cause your specific symptoms. So it's known as chronic inflammation. And there are a lot of things that can cause that imbalance. We talked a little bit about them. We talked about the nutrition, how specifically gluten can cause a lot of problems, along with chronic stress can cause a lot of problems and cause an imbalance in that bacteria. Overly exercising, doing too much, so always listen to your body. Environmental contaminants, this is why we don't want to be like spraying all these chemicals in our system, because it kills 99% of the bugs out on our things, but it also kills the bugs inside, the good bacteria that we need. So I never spray with anything artificial. And then some drugs, right, can lead to a lot of, like, for example, we have, SSRIs and PPIs, and all of these medications can lead to killing these bacteria. So you always, whenever you take a medication, you want to make sure that you are, you weigh the risks versus the benefits, because it can kill off that microbiome, causing you problems and sort of leaving you in this vicious cycle of needing the medication, not feeling good, needing the medication, not feeling good. Why? Because you're killing off that bacteria microbiome. So thank you guys. Please ask me any questions if you guys have questions. I'm here to answer. I'm just recapping for everybody because it's nice to, figure out exactly what's going on. So there are a lot of symptoms that can occur with something called the leaky gut, right? From autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto, celiac, blood vessels, and skin problems. And we have gynecological problems. We have overgrowth, yeast, candida, PCOS, neurological problems like ALS, Alzheimer's, migraines, Parkinson's, cancers, anemia. The list goes on and on. Psychological disorders can cause the problems. For example, alcoholism and anxiety, depression, ADHD, schizophrenia, all of that. So it can cause a lot of problems. So now what we need to do is first we need to heal your gut, right? We're going to heal your gut by, remember, we're going to take out, so let's get to that again. Let's get to this again. Look at all this stuff. Okay, there we go. Our X. So we are going to heal the gut. In order to improve your chronic symptoms, we have to heal your gut. So we have to remove all your grains, your dairy, your sugar, your processed foods, alcohol. I get it all out at least for the first couple of months. Then what we need to do is we need to rebalance. We need to actually replace with we have to replace and replenish your stores with all these good nutrients, right? So we have to replace the nutrients from the vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. And so make sure every meal that you have contains a vegetable, protein, and healthy fat. And then you want to make sure you're digesting appropriately. So you want to make sure, again, there's a baking soda test in here that you can check to see if you have enough acid. Along with, you can also start, putting a digestive enzyme. Sometimes you need that. Along with, what's really, really important is to have enough broth. And bone broth has really good, it's a source of, it's rich in all these amino acids like L-glutamine, glucosamine, chondroitin, gelatin, proline, glycine, and full of all of these bioavailable minerals like calcium, magnesium, silicon, sulfur, phosphorus that can all easily absorb. So what's really important is that, and all of that is really necessary in order to also, we talked about replacing all those nutrients and then repopulating. So repopulating your bacteria, which are your probiotics and your prebiotics, right? Prebiotics are the food for the probiotics, so you want to make sure you have all of those. Again, like leeks and onions and garlic and all those delicious things to help feed the probiotics, to help balance that. Then we have is repairing the gut lining, especially with the bone broth that we talked about. And the bone broth we talked about. Also, there are other supplements that you can be used, like probiotics can help repair it. L-glutamine, even though it is present inside of your bone broth, right, has L-glutamine in it. Sometimes people need a little bit more, so there's like a supplement. So 5 grams twice daily with meals can also really be beneficial. There's omega-3s. Make sure your vitamin D is optimized, digestive enzymes. And then I haven't used a lot of gut healing supplements, but there are really awesome gut healing supplements out there also, like slippery elm and aloe vera and licorice root, and the list goes on and on. But again, I've seen people, 90% of people heal just with these simple steps. Isn't that awesome? So then comes to what we were talking about now, right? It's to rebalance that. And those rebalancing, we need to focus on your detoxification, and we're going to talk about in the next couple slides, where everything in the house should be as clean as possible. We want to make sure what we put on our skin and what we put in our bodies is as natural as possible, because any chemicals, if you put chemicals in your body, it's going to kill your microbiome. If you put chemicals outside your body, it's going to kill your microbiome. So we need to make sure that we have least chemicals in our environment as possible to keep our body happy and healthy. Then we have is stress management. Stress management, remember we talked about 80% of the complaints that come to primary care, so we need to make sure your stress is managed. We have sleep, make sure you're sleeping properly, and then make sure your social support, have enough social support, like friends and family, and I'm blessed to have great friends and family. And then we have is spirituality, meditation. We have like gratitude, being thankful for all those things that you have around us, and for all the love that that I thank you guys all for the heart love. So I'm enjoying all the love that I'm getting, right? Because I'm healing as I do that. So all of these key pieces are important to heal. Other things that you can also do to help balance is to go outside and garden, right? And that will also to help to lower inflammation. Then we have, how does that lower inflammation? Because it increases the biodiversity of our microbiome that you're getting from the soil, balancing the microbiome, and also actually improves stress, but just going outside. Sometimes even like spending time walking around on the bare foot helps you ground. Well, that then also helps to improve sleep and energy, lowers inflammation by stabilizing all those internal bioelectrical environments. Shop at the local farmer's market, swim in the ocean if you're very thankful to have an ocean nearby. Some of my cousins do. So, but it's so amazing to go out swimming in an ocean. It helps, or freshwater lakes, whatever it is. Any of that really helps to detox and helps to balance your body. So even getting a pet. Getting a pet helps to increase the biodiversity that you're getting in your home and in your environment, in your gut. So all of those are key pieces. You're removing the gasoline, replacing with nutrients, acid, and enzymes, repopulating with prebiotics and probiotics, repairing the gut lining with bone broth, vitamin D, omega-3, and occasionally gut healing supplements if needed, and rebalancing the body. All of those are key pieces to getting you feeling amazing. And I have to say this over and over and over. No matter how much of the gut healing diet you're doing, if you are not rebalancing, you're not healing. So, and if you're, for example, you can be on a gut healing diet, but if you have increased stress, your symptoms you're still going to have symptoms. You can be on a gut healing diet, but if you're not sleeping, you're still going to have symptoms. Or if you have increased trauma. A lot of my patients have trauma that they deal with. And that's so in tune inside, ingrained inside, that they can't get better because of that trauma. So we just have to figure out, because everybody is their unique individual self, and we just have to figure out your puzzle pieces. So I've tried to make it as easy as possible in this book So let's go through. I have a couple more minutes for questions. Thank you guys all for your questions. Keep them coming. Kathy says she's watching from Jordan. Hey, Kathy, thank you. Learned a lot from your videos. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Bertha says, well, thank you, you guys. I'm trying to keep it as simple and easy as possible, trying to condense it. So, Di says, gluten-free is expensive in Germany. Exactly. So if you look, I haven't focused on gluten-free products because gluten-free products cause a lot of problems also because it still raises blood sugar level. It causes a lot of problems. So I want you to focus on those, your vegetables, your protein, and your healthy fats. And those are pretty cost effective everywhere you go. With the bone broth is cheap. You're going to throw out the bones anyway, so why not go ahead and use them? So these are easy, fast, cost-effective ways that you can heal. So put all those bones you were going to throw away on the crock pot, and now you got bone broth. Yay, healing soup! And balancing hormones. So once you are able to balance your microbiome and you eat vegetables, protein, healthy fats, that also helps you stabilize your blood sugar level and insulin levels and hormone levels. So just doing this will help balance you all out. Nimco asked, what can you do if you mess up the gut bacteria? And you've always had problems. So you just follow that, my gut RX, and that really helps to heal. How can we buy this book? It's on Amazon, and then it's going to be available soon in England. Hi, Fatima. I would be honored to sign books and send them your way. And how do you remove mucoid plaque from the intestines? So it's all about, again, lowering the inflammation that can help then heal, let the body heal itself. So lowering that and increasing the good bacteria can really do miracles. So hormonal balance, so we talked about that, just eating this type of diet. So again, low inflammation, I guess. Love you. You're so cute, Alia. So here we go. Thank you guys, Princey. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I am here for you, here now and always. Please share and like this video so we can spread the message of hope and healing to all those that need it, especially all those mamas. Now that you see the statistic, 1 in every 36 children have autism. That is crazy. And so it's my goal to spread this message far and wide. So thank you. Please like and share this video. Continue your comments below. I will go ahead and respond. Have a great week, you guys. Bye.